lot of the guys, the leadership council was talking about, are we going to play again? So more competitive this year than last year. A little more team camaraderie and stuff like that. So it was fun.
Good way to cap out this week before the scrimmage.
100%. Fun for the guys. They've had a good first 8 days. I've been really proud of the way they've been able to bring it. So fun for them to get out there and a little team bonding.
What's the format of the scrimmage tomorrow?
It's going to be game-like, so series. We'll do special teams intertwined. Last year we were still trying to figure things out. This year we have a little bit better plan in terms of who's going to be in what. So we're going to more be game operation in terms of special teams and ebb and flow like a game. We get stopped, we'll punt, we'll kick field goals, extra points, kickoffs, and kind of ebb and flow of the game.
Coach, you weren't all that pleased with the quarterbacks yesterday and receivers. What are you looking for tomorrow when you get out here?
Yeah, just don't force the football. Take what the defense gives you, right? And then at wide out, continue to play how we're playing. We're playing hard right now. We're getting, our routes, our discipline of trying to win twice outside, all the details are starting to show up. We just caught the ball poorly the other day. That was it. Right, so just catch the ball and keep playing how you've been playing.
Are you liking where those guys are right now, the two?
I do. I do like where those guys are at. Obviously, when install gets heavier, right, mistakes tend to increase, right? And that's where you've got to be able to have a plan. I was talking to them the other day about worst case scenario, like we call it naked on 3rd and 1 or a naked shot on 3rd and 1. Like, what happens if it's not there? You already have it in your mind. I'm throwing it away. I'm checking it down. Like, what is my plan for if bad stuff happens? Because good quarterbacks can always recover from 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, recover. That's easy, right? Make one good throw, one good run, get to 3rd and medium, right? Very hard to recover from 2nd and 18. And how can we be a football team that doesn't get into 2nd and 18? We stay at 2nd and 10, hopefully 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. But if a worst case scenario is 2nd and 10, we'll win a lot of games.
Do you have a personal deadline of when you'd like to have a starter decided at QB?
No, I think it's a really healthy competition between those guys. I think they're helping each other. Sometimes you do want to announce a starter when you don't know how healthy the situation is from a program standpoint. But I think our program's healthy. I think our program believes in them both. And I think they both work together to bring the best out of each other. So I don't think it's a situation where we have to name one or don't at a certain time frame, just based off the dynamic and the healthiness of the battle.
Yesterday you talked about tomorrow being an evaluation, right? You're on film, see where you're at this point in camp. Is that kind of what are you hoping to get out of tomorrow?
Well, some people make plays when nobody's out there and you're by yourself and you actually have to do this thing called tackle, right? Or make somebody miss. And it's really hard to see that in practice because the limited tackling, you only have a certain amount of days. So who actually plays football well in a game-like setting and makes plays, does what he's supposed to do, messes up and responds well? Like, that's what I'm looking for, is who shows up and who raises their level of play when we're in game settings, and then who pauses a little bit. Hopefully we have more guys that raise their level of play than pause.
Will the fans help tomorrow?
Oh, for sure. Anytime there's people watching, right, it's puts little nerves in you, gets a little excited.
I saw it was either last night or the night before you guys all got out on the field. It looked like had some team discussion, that sort of thing, kind of like big picture stuff. Can you speak to what you've been able to do with that?
Yeah, so we do, every one of our coaches gets up and gives a word that they believe defines how we can be the most successful we can be. Right, so we've been doing that, and Coach Regal's word was leadership, and the meal hall in there was hot as crap, and it's been hot as crap. And we said, nobody wants to pay attention in 100 degrees sitting down and listen to somebody talk about a word. So we came out here, we sat down on the 50-yard line, and we listened to Coach Regal talk about leadership. And then we have a player from our leadership council come up, and then they just kind of share their why to the team, just try to get people to understand each other more. So it was a really good message from Coach Regal yesterday.
Seeing Graham out here and again anticipating the fans, he said thousands could be coming up here. How exciting does that make this whole experience from just a fan experience standpoint?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think this is one of the most unique fields in the country. Like, we're on a turf Arizona State football field with trees around us, rivers. This is pretty unique. Right, so it's a pretty special experience that I think our players, they really enjoy. And I think when the fans are out here, it even taps into that even more. So I'm really excited to kind of for tomorrow and for our guys to get to play in that environment and that atmosphere.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.